Today we're going to be making overnight oats. This is a breakfast that you can prepare the night before or even several days before and leave it in the fridge, and it is ready to eat whenever you're ready to have breakfast. So we're going to need some oats. Here I have quick oats. You can also use the whole rolled oats, doesn't matter. Honey, optional if you want to add a little bit of sweetness. Any kind of frozen or fresh fruit. You can also mix different fruits together. Totally no rules with this part. A little bit of milk, can be dairy milk or non-dairy milk. I have both here. Some sort of yogurt. Here I have Greek yogurt to add a little bit more protein. And then chia seeds. This is optional too. I just use this for some extra protein and fiber. And then optional toppings that you would put on right before you eat it are things like almonds, a few chocolate chips, or some shredded coconut. So we'll start out with the oats. I have 1/3 cup of oats here. I'm going to pour it into a mason jar. So this can be kept in the fridge easily. So I'm going to add that. And then I just want to add a splash of milk. So today I'm going to use oat milk. It really doesn't matter. You can use any kind of milk that you want. You could also use water. You really don't need very much of the milk. So I'm just going to add in a splash of that. It's not even enough to cover the oats, as you can see. Then I'm going to pour in my frozen fruit. So I'm putting a 1/4 cup of frozen pomegranates in. You can put in any kind of fruit you want. So I'm going to add a little bit more. Let's see. So I'm putting a total of a 1/2 cup of pomegranates in there. Then I'm going to add my yogurt. Here I have a 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt. And normally when I'm not holding a camera, I would scoop the rest of that out of there. And then for my final part, I'm just opening up the chia seeds, and I'm just going to take 1 scoop of chia seeds from the scoop that comes in. This is a little more than 1 tablespoon. You don't want to add a ton more chia seeds than that. They have a lot of fiber, so you have to make sure you're drinking a lot of water to go with that. Then I'm just going to take a spoon. I'm going to mix this all together. It's hard to do this holding the camera. So it looks like from here I can use a little bit more liquid. So I'm going to add a splash more of the oat milk. And you just want to mix this together really well. Hold on, I'm going to put the camera down and then I'll show you what it looks like. After I've done stirring, it looks like this. Now, since I added chia seeds in here, if it's a little bit too liquidy, that's okay. This chia seeds are going to make it a little more solid because that's what chia seeds do when they're in liquid. They kind of absorb some of that moisture and make things more like a pudding consistency. So then I would just put the top on this and leave it in the fridge overnight, or it can be a couple of days, honestly, it doesn't matter. And the next day, if I try a little bit and it's not quite sweet enough, I can add a little bit of honey. Or if I want a crunchier topping, I can add some coconut flakes, almonds, a few chocolate chips. And that is overnight oats.